Okay, we should be back. I'm sorry, guys. I just noticed that OBS, it didn't actually crash this time. It just froze up. Just said it wasn't streaming. I don't know. Just going to check here, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to. This is getting frustrating. I don't know. It's, as I was saying before, like it's usually rock solid. So I don't know. I don't know what's going wrong with it. But yeah, it's pretty frustrating because there's nothing else that's misbehaving with the machine, just OBS. So we'll see. So I'm really sorry. We'll get back to that. When I noticed it crashed, I actually binned the car. So when I looked down and had a look at the rate, and it said it was streaming at 0 kilobits, and it hadn't said anything, and then it wouldn't close, and I crashed the car because of that. So yeah, just amazing. So we'll go and do this again, because obviously they had a divine intervention. If OBS crashes again, then I'll try the reboot function. But just yeah, just make sure if you notice it stops. Yeah, good. I got no viewers, so that's terrific. Thank you, OBS. Can't even make his software work correctly. Awesome. Anyway, let's just drive. Oh, thank you guys. It's just I noticed my my viewer count went down to 0, so I figured everybody must have left after it froze up. Just yeah, if you notice it stops working, just call it out in the chat. I'm trying to do this race bloody strategy one. I've got a car right behind me. Anyway, here's hoping we can have a good race to make up for it anyway. Every time I'm driving down the straight, just check out my streaming rate. Wow. This isn't going well. So I failed that one now. That's fantastic. The rear tire, I had just no rear end grip. Like getting a bin car.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I feel like this isn't going to go well the way we're going at the moment. I just probably got to be less aggressive on the curbs. But the car's really inconsistent. Anyway, we'll see what we can do here. nasty hit on that wall. Man, I'm not driving well at the moment. Gonna run out of hers. Gonna run out of hers. We got it. Oh man, can't believe we actually we got enough hers. Hacked up the track enough to hit it. Estimated qualifying position 9th. We're not very fast here, are we? I'm not going to retry those other ones. Let's just go to qualifying.
An interesting practice session there then. Let's remind ourselves of the top 3. Who are Rick?
Still streaming. Good. See the bit rate. It's got me panicked now.
Fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
Well, putting it into the wall a couple of times.
How does your car stack up to the others in the wet? Is it competitive? You left a lot of paint on the walls today. Were you struggling for grip, or did you just misjudge some corners? Great! Well, that's everything.
Sure looked easy. Oh dear. I gotta stop crashing the car for starters. Everything will flow downstream from that. Oh dear. Alright. To quote Matthew McConaughey, alright. So, must put new ice in the car. It's probably, we're hurting for pace around here because we don't have a, So, what messages have we got? Yeah, cool, whatever. Must
your
put...
quote-unquote value to a team is built from your overall respect, reputation within that team, and your sportsmanship or showmanship alignment. During negotiations, the higher your perceived value is, the better the perks you'll be able to ask for in your contract.
So that's at 57% wear, 52 and 48. That's alright, we leave them in the car. But yeah, we'll put the new ice, new MGUH, new turbo. And that should give us a bit more performance. So, here's hoping. Let's go, qualifying. Sure looked easy. Yeah. Like I said, just stop crashing the car. Be all good.
Hello and welcome from the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, home to the Canadian Grand Prix, for today's qualifying session. I want to talk briefly about the strategy in these qualifying sessions. Anthony Davidson, how can a driver adjust their approach to gain those critical extra tenths of a second?
Well, qualifying isn't about adjusting.
He's got to cut the track more, Crofty.
It's more about trying
particularly
to
here at Canada.
run that you've practiced prior to this session. You're looking for perfection on the lap, and that's hard to achieve if you're trying something new. There are some
we
that can
desperately
stand in the
need
way,
some
however.
new bloody
Track
animations.
position or unexpected yellow flags, for example. Coupled with ever-changing track conditions, it's important to be out there at the right moment. But as a driver, you have to try and ignore these distractions and just keep your mind focused on that one perfect lap.
Okay. Let's get it. That's certainly one strategy. I'm amazed they let me keep that. Oh wow, we've gone fastest. Wasn't expecting that. Should have had DRS all the way to the line then. Just boom, straight through the chicane. Can't believe we went fastest. Mind you, Ocon's currently second, so... 3/10 down on Verstappen in the first sector. We are giving away a bit at the first couple of corners. That's better. So we're a 10th behind the Mercedes, and it's on the Ultra Soft. Weird choice to use the Ultra Soft in Q1. This game does some weird things sometimes. That should see us safely through though, so. Stream's still running. Hopefully it stays up at this point. So we're fastest in the last sector, as you'd expect, with the way we completely hack up that chicane. So we're quite a ways off in the middle sector, but we were pretty out of control through the second chicane. So I'm not surprised. Ericsson 9th. There we go. So who binned out? Let's have a look. Looks like Pierre's gone. Van Dorn, Stroll, Grosjean, Sorokin. Geez, dragging that Williams teams up would be a challenge, wouldn't it? That car is absolute garbaggio. Absolute garbaggio. Imagine a regulation change. Williams would need to catapult themselves to the front. Yes, we've decided to completely change the entire physics of the sport, and now we race boats. Oh, look at that. Williams is a good car all of a sudden. Okay, so we're not going to make it through here, even if... So we're not going to bother trying to do an ultra soft run. We're just going to go straight out on the hyper. See what we can do. Got a Renault in front of us. Might just lift a little. On the limit, on the exit there. Alright, so fastest again, but the big boys haven't sent any laps yet, so... Currently fastest. 2/10 faster than Kimmy. So our first sector was much better that time out. Much improved. Hey, Hip Hip, welcome to the stream, mate. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. 22 flat middle sector. We're still giving up. Well, we gave up a second to Ricardo in the middle sector. But we're smashing it in the last sector merely because of our ability, our unique ability, to completely almost shortcut that last chicane. Anyway, hopefully that's going to be enough to get us through. It should be, by the looks of it. You're the only one in 27 in S3. Yeah, that's right. But that's due to my very aggressive taking of the last chicane. Oh, I hope we don't bomb out here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of improvements going on. Did we make it? Whew. Just. All those cars at the end massively improved. Anyway, we made it to Q3, and we've still got 2 sets of tyres to have a couple of runs. Got a couple of new people to the stream. Welcome all of you. It's really good to have you here. Just a quick note about our scheduling. I've released a schedule today for the next few days of streaming. We'll be back here on Tuesday, same bat time, same bat channel, for some Red Dead Redemption 2. Magnussen 11th going to win on a one-stopper again. I know! I still can't... I wanted to win that race. It's just... wow. Anyway, I'll get over it. When I win my first one day in 2021, then, yeah, I'll be happy. But, yeah, so we'll be back here on Tuesday with the Red Dead Redemption 2 stream. And then we'll be back here again on Wednesday, a little bit earlier, with another F1 2018 stream. Just really trying to actually schedule my streams better so that you know, anyone who wants to watch will know when to watch. And judging by the way my viewer count just plummeted again, I'm going to assume that none of you are really interested in that. And all you want to do is see a guy rage at his computer whilst he races with games. I will not disappoint. Oh, that's not a good start. There we go, we got an 8. But I decided to try out using the overtake button down the straights rather than the just using hot lap. Gives you a little bit more. Currently, provisional pole. An 8.7. The last sector was a 27.5. 21.8. Much better. We got 2/10 faster in the middle sector. Matched our first sector, even though I felt like we were a little bit off coming out of turn 2. So that's good. So we're actually purple in both sectors at this stage, but Hamilton has not done his first lap yet. So I'll fast forward till we've got a tick over 4 minutes left. We're still fastest. We do have an extra set of tyres up our sleeve. Let's go out there, try it again. It'd be absolutely phenomenal if we got back-to-back pole positions after Monaco. Oh no, look at that, we're P2 now. It's going to take a special lap. Oh, that's what we need to do. Like that. Again, amazed the games let me keep that. I've got away with it. Oh, wow. That's a phenomenal lap. Oh, that's a phenomenal lap. Oh, I can't believe it's let me do 2 of those things at both of those chicanes. Are we going to get pole position?
The grid is all
2 in a row. We did it. Oh, we did it. We've put the thing on pole position. 2 races in a row.
The grid is set then, so that just leaves
Oh
the
my
race
god.
itself.
Hey Hunter,
Join
welcome
us
to the stream,
tomorrow,
man.
where
Thank you.
we'll be live with...
Oh wow. That was some nice track hackery right there. I can't believe I did that. Got away with it. Oh man. Oh dear. Watch Magnussen steal this one off me. We're going to get absolutely pummeled in a race though, because we do not have the straight line speed of those other cars. So that's 2 pole positions. We've just gone back to back. We've gone from no pole positions 2 races ago to now having two pole positions in our career. Like a boss. Somewhat. Hacked the track like a boss anyway. Oh, I can't believe we've done that. Put it on pole.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Oh. Well done, mate. Hacked the track up beautifully. So, morale for the aerodynamics team poor. Sucks.
I recommend we could go for something like this.
Do I want to develop that since the price is currently up and the failure chance is currently up? How are we going here? 5th best car. How are we going over here? They currently got 2 upgrades in the fly. Wow, that's going to put us massively towards the front, isn't it? This is where we do need the work. We'll
If
just
it were me, this is probably what I'd invest in.
risk it for the biscuit. Not raining in Montreal, it's a miracle. It is a miracle I will take, Deradros. I will take that miracle. Starting from pole. Wonder if we could do a similar thing in France. I actually got a pretty good result around there last year. I don't mind that track. I wish I'd bring that Bagny-Core as well instead, but you know.
We're back once again beside the St. Lawrence River here in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. The event first moved to a variant of this track back in 1978. It was won by none other than Gilles Villeneuve, the first Canadian to ever win his home race, and in whose honour the circuit would be renamed. With top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average lap speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour. Also here, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Let's talk about Wood. That was a great podium in the last race, so can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Yeah, superb use of the flashbacks in the last race.
The starting grid looks like for today's race. Wood lines up on pole position, and Kimi Räikkönen completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Bottas.
Where you at, Pierre? Where you at?
And Perez, Leclerc, Ocon, Ricciardo, and Carlos Sainz, Magnussen, Ericsson, Fernando Alonso, and Verstappen, Hülkenberg, Gasly, Roman Grosjean, and Sergei Sirotkin. Van Dorn and Lance Stroll.
Lance Stroll had a penalty to take him from last to last.
Lights out, just moments away. It's time to go down to the track.
You've done well to put it on pole, but we've still got work to do. Try to cover the inside line off the start.
Yeah, I think we'll just stick with that strategy. There's not much we can do. We may still get done by one-stoppers here. I don't... There's no way we can one-stop, though. So... a bit extra fuel in the car. And let's get it.
We're not seeing any technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on the full start. We don't want to bog down.
That won't be a problem. We're gonna light it up like a Christmas tree. I've just pulled away from the back. Come on, you scumbags. They're so slow. Alright, here we go. How many restarts will we get out of this race? Alright, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get cancer from this race. Sure, it's gonna happen. You know it, I know it.
Be patient and watch for the lights.
Whoa! Oh, I've been dive bombed all over the place. I'd like to congratulate Kimi Räikkönen for his victory at the Canadian Grand Prix. Done a pretty good job of missing the apex by about 3 suburbs there. Oh, no, 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 no.
We're accumulating some wear on the MGUK. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode.
Braking too late under race conditions. We're going to have a very red problem at the end of this straight, I think. Oh, that wasn't good.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Now we know from our practice stints that the tyres are not going to last a super long time around here. Still braking too late for that corner.
Shows the tyres are okay right now. We anticipate good levels of grip for the next few laps at least.
Wow, we can't take it like we did in qualifying, can we? Ah! That just cost us the gap that we had. No traction. Make sure the stream's still working. Yeah, I'm thinking you might be right about that. We must be nearly due for our stop, yeah?
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
Whoa! Must remember to stay off. Oh, actually, let's stay medium air. Stay off that curb on the left. It's killing me. Oh, Hamilton's got into third. Seems like those two are holding each other up a little bit. That'll let me get some more charge into the battery for a few laps. Whoa. Oh, we finally got one. Tyres are not in good shape.
Push now. We're boxing this lap. This lap, please.
Haven't practiced this pit lane entry at all this weekend.
Release.
Probably a little bit of traffic. Maybe that Renault.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
Alright, so this is all about our gap to Hamilton and Vettel. Piss off, Kevin. Alright, I think we got him. Yeah, that worked out beautifully for Kimi, didn't it? But let's be fair, I'm not going to beat Kimi in a fight anyway. This is about Vettel and Hamilton. You can still see Kimi though, so that's a good thing. I know it's not supposed to rain during this race, but it looks very murky. Yeah, he's the only one who got the pace on you right now. Even Hamilton's not gaining. Yeah, we'll see what happens over the course of the race. Fastest lap. Oh, and then immediately beaten by Hamilton. I imagine he's got DRS at the moment, so... Bit too throttle happy. Didn't upshift to 8th there when I pulled the lever. We shouldn't have a gearbox problem, it's a brand new gearbox. So maybe I just didn't trigger it properly. Yeah, we're in 8th okay now. I think we've made up some time on Kimi, just a little bit. No, we better not do that one more time.
Is in the pits.
let me get away with that.
You'll be on the ultra softs.
Oh, we've got DRS. Crap. Too aggressive. We are really dicing with death through that second chicane. Now, I'm not convinced we'll have DRS down this back straight. Oh no, we will. It was Kimmy Pitts.
We want to pit this lap, so push now. To pit this lap.
We'll see if that was enough. So there's Hamilton.
Complete, go now.
Here he comes.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tires.
Bugger. I mean, we didn't lose anything on an undercut, so that's a bonus. We could have hoped that he was going to hit some traffic or something. But I'm in a Toro Rosso, for goodness sake. I've got no rights to be here. Shut up. My mic's not working. It's muted. It's on my other mic, that's why. I don't care about what he's got to say about the car at the moment. We're fighting for our first win, goddammit. Still no box from Hamilton. Ah, bugger, I turned it back off.
Caution, caution.
Where's the caution flag? Far out.
Okay, clear.
I've lost the opportunity there because of the friggin' yellow flag. Although I'm pretty sure Kimmy drove back past me in the yellow flag, but anyway. Well, it's cost us a few laps now. Sad. Oh, clip the grass. Oh, come on!
Green flag. We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
I wonder what part of the game thought it was a great time to talk to me right then. Man, the yellow flag's almost killed me. Killed any chance I had there. This is going to be tough now to keep him behind me. Got deployment problems. Oh, I'm glad, Maxwell. Me too. That was hard. That was hard won. That position. It took a fair bit out of the car to do it though. But it was worth it. Hopefully this race ends before I hit that traffic. Rear tires aren't in good shape. First win.
Superb driving.
Ah.
First win.
It's a good win. That was a good win. That's Franz Tost. He's happy with the victory. Only the second in our history. Ah.
Wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
Boss driving.
A large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads when everyone around them was losing theirs, and that's allowed them to get the best out of the car.
That's unusual. That's not something that's usually said about me.
To stay out of trouble.
Thanks, everybody.
And it's time
That was
now
great.
for the podium celebrations, and how well deserved is this one? This is a team all about giving talented young drivers an opportunity to race and to win. Toro Rosso are your winners here today.
It's not carbonated. Won't work. That's a good result. Very happy with that. Had to earn it. Like, had to overtake Kimi to win.
This round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table.
Got the
Lewis
fastest lap
Hamilton
as well.
Takes the lead of the drivers' championship. Moving on to the
Yeah,
driver of the
both
day,
of those things are
Anthony
definitely
Davidson.
wrong.
Who
I'm
would you
old
go
and
Well,
not
after
talented.
a drive like that, it's got to be Max Verstappen, hasn't it? Very clean, very
Where'd
smooth.
Max finish?
You can be really pleased with that one.
8th.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings.
So we're
Ferrari
still 5th.
extend their lead at the top of the
But we're only
championship.
2 points off
Meanwhile,
Bottas.
Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march.
But Toro Rosso 3rd in the championship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's definitely going to happen. Massively ahead of Gasly. Look at that. Oh, that is so good. I'm so happy to have won. So good.
Good day today. Tell us about it from your perspective.
You could have a better question than that.
You took the top points today. Was it a comfortable win? You must be thrilled to be up on the podium. You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret? Do you think that your close rivalry has helped you out this season?
Oh, I don't think it's been particularly close.
Great. Well, that's everything.
You could ask different questions considering I won a race. Be like, oh, that's fantastic. What a great win. Your first win. Isn't that nice? Don't you think your rivalry with Van Dorn's gone well? Just won the race. Killed it. All you got was, this must be a good day for you. Ah, no, it sucked. It was an awful day. I just, always wanted to...
Fantastic podium. Well done.
I've always wanted to win a
Keep
race.
pushing like this for the rest of the season.
Surely the team should be happier. Like, I've just had my first win. Surely there should be a special thing and say, congratulations on your first victory. That's amazing. We always knew you had it in you. But no, nothing like that. It must be a good day for you. No, I didn't want to win. Not at this track. I felt like getting my first win at a different track, so I'm pretty disappointed, if I'm honest.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
Not much to go over a debrief. Good drive. Congrats on the podium. It was a win, not just a podium. Just make sure don't let it go to your head. We want to continue with this kind of momentum going forward. Yeah, we'll make a good car then. Monza in a 95 412 T2. Or... I'm gonna do this one, the Pursuit. And then we will wrap it up. It's been a good stream though, hasn't it? I mean, I noticed somebody called out there, no flashbacks, no restart. Yep, that's right. We just drove a solid, really good race. I mean, obviously, we benefited from lax track cutting rules at the last chicane, but we had to maintain it for the rest of the lap. It's not just one corner. So I'm really happy, really happy. It's been a good race. Canada was where I won my first race in F1 2017 as well. In my first season with Renault, I won in. That was because of safety cars and stuff like that.
Thank you for joining us today for one of the few events this year that won't have a critical impact on the World Championship. So maybe we can all relax just a little bit more and enjoy the action from this wonderful field of historic cars.
Yeah, it's in between the break between Canada and... Well, I mean, actually, it makes sense, doesn't it? We're in Canada, so going down to Dakota to do a thing. Oh, Legacy, thank you for the follow. I'll just restart that because I'm trying to say two things at once. I'm trying to read your name, Legacy. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. You've just... Not only did you get a toss like a gift, but you saw me absolutely drop it off the line because I was trying to do two things at once. And contrary to popular belief, I cannot multitask. Oh man, this has got some punch. Oh, it's got very little grip though. Oh, wow. Must remember it's got 1990s level of downforce.
That was very risky. We could have received a penalty.
Ah, there we go. That was pretty easy. Even if I did hit every car on the way through. But what are you going to do? And then Paul Ricard. But that will be a race for another day. In fact, due to the schedule, we know what day it will be. It will be Tuesday. So I want to thank everybody who came along to watch me win my first career race. And thank everybody who watches this later on. It was a really, really good race. You know, like it was called out. There was no flashbacks. There was no restarts. We just had a good flat-out race.
Okay, we had the new parts come through from the factory. We'll get them on the car ahead of FP1.
Actually, let's have a look at that, because I'm pretty sure this is a pretty big... So we've moved ahead of Haas, and we also have an aero upgrade that will theoretically move us ahead of Sauber, and maybe even ahead of Renault. Sorry, Senraku. Go back and watch it though, man, because without spoiler warnings, even though I just literally spoiled it for you, we just had the Canada race, and it was a very, 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 very good result. So you should go back and watch it. But we'll be back here on Tuesday. So Tuesday starting at, I should really have this set up, but I don't. We will be starting at, actually I could probably do this like really, really, really quickly. Add an image. Schedule. Just give me just a second here. I'm gonna just wow you guys with my pro streaming skills. Just think of good holding music. Look at that. There it goes. And then we'll just move it down a couple of... Well, we'll have it like there, like that. That'll do. So that's the schedule. We'll be back here on Tuesday, 8:30 my time, 5:30 Central US, 10:30 AM Central European, and 9:30 GMT. And then we'll be back in that. That will be a Red Dead Redemption 2 stream. And then we'll be back on Wednesday, a little bit earlier, 1900 my time, 4 AM US time, Gomenasai, 9 AM Central European time, and 8 o'clock GMT time. I'm knowing everybody works on days like this, but this is all about making sure I'm generating content and the like. And then we'll do a schedule for Friday and the weekend after we do Wednesday. But that'll do. Yeah, what a good race. It was a good stream, and our car performance is looking solid. You know, we're certainly moving in the right direction now. We get an aerodynamic upgrade, we'll move maybe to at least to match Renault, and we just won a race. So how good. Anyway, that'll do. See you in a couple of days' time. I've been Webimoto, and yeah, I'll see you in the Wild West on Tuesday. Bye for now.